Still now it's okay. अच्छा अच्छा वो उनके घर पे बोल दिया ना. अच्छा बैठ जाऊंगा थोड़ा देर कुछ ले लूंगा. ठीक राइट. जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी. गोपी जना वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी. गोपी जना वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी. यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन. यमुना तीरा वनचारी. यमुना तीरा वनचारी. जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी. गोपी जना वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी. यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन. यमुना तीरा वनचारी. यमुना जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे. हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे. हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. गोविंद Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. Jaya Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladev, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Sudarshana, Jaya Jagannatha, Baladeva, Subhadra, Jaya Jaya Gauranita, 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 Jaya Gauranita. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan ki, Shri Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maharani Sudarshan Prabhu ki, Shri Shri Panch Tattva Gaur Nitai ki, Patit Pavan Jagat Guru Shri Prabhupada ki, Nitai Nitai Gaur Hari Premanande.
Hare Krishna. So we are very fortunate to have amongst us His Grace Prashant Mukund Prabhu. Haribo. So Prabhuji is International Spiritual Guide, Senior Counselor at ISKCON. He is also given Spiritual Icon of Asia Award. He is a Bhagavad Katha speaker. Prabhuji is Brahman initiated disciple of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Prabhuji has done his BSc Industrial Chemistry from Delhi University, his MBA from Symbiosis Institute, his diploma in pharmaceutical from London College of Management. Prabhuji has then worked in media industry and many big MNCs in pharmaceutical research. Prabhuji has been associated with ISKCON from the last 18 years. Then Prabhuji has done his Bhakti Shastri at MIHE, Mayapur. Prabhuji has also worked as Vice President of Annamrit ISKCON Food Relief Foundation. Prabhuji is a regular teaching faculty at ISKCON Bhagavat Mahavidyalaya at India and North Atlanta. Prabhuji has been awarded 2 times the Spiritual Icon of Asia as a guest speaker. Prabhuji also visited Dubai recently to receive the award as Best Spiritual Icon of UAE. Prabhuji guides many families in India, Florida, Philadelphia, Perth, Dubai, Muscat, Oman, Denver, Karachi, London. He is also a very famous speaker on YouTube, many news channels and Hare Krishna TV. Prabhuji's lectures has got more than 10 million clicks and he has more than 5,000 lectures available on YouTube, SoundCloud, Facebook and Instagram. Prabhuji has done various Bhagavad Saptas in Delhi, Gurgaon, Vrindavan, Rameshwaram, Ghaziabad, Vilaspur, Noida, Hyderabad, West Bengal and USA. Prabhuji has also done many seminars in various companies and colleges like Apijay College of Management, Delhi, Indian Navy School, Visakhapatnam, Paras Hospital, Gurgaon, Akash College, like this many colleges and companies. And Prabhuji also takes devotees to yatras like Rameshwaram, Jagannath Puri, Dwarka and all. So we are very fortunate to have Prabhuji amongst us. Let us heartily welcome Prabhuji by once loudly chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for giving my introduction. Though devotee has no introduction, only one introduction a devotee has, that we are the eternal servant of Lord Shri Krishna and the eternal parampara. So I am so thankful to all the devotees in Hyderabad, especially all the exalted devotees here. By the guidance of His Grace Radheshyam Prabhu, there's so many devotees are developing day by day, and we are hearing the glories of Prabhuji and his all students, disciples all around the globe. So I'm thankful, though I am not capable of delivering class here among all the senior Vaishnavas, but you have given me an opportunity to purify myself. So I'm thinking myself a very fortunate soul to serve just in front of Srila Prabhupada, where Srila Prabhupada in 1975 himself was doing the arati for Shri Radha Madan Mohan. So I am feeling myself with goosebumps and sitting in front of Srila Prabhupada speaking Srimad Bhagavatam, which is translated in English language by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. So thank you everyone. We'll start our Bhagavatam by chanting Mangalacharan. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavat Sevaya Bhagavati Uttam Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Nestiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaye Namo Namaha Namaha Pankaj Nabhaya Namaha Pankaj Maline Namaha Pankaj Netraya Namaste Pankaj Hangre. Hare Krishna. So today we are discussing on Canto 4, Chapter 28, verse number 25. So is it there written? Okay. Vikrashamana prasabham yavanena balyasa na avinadat tamasa vrishta sakhayam suhridam purah. Vikrashamana prasabham yavanena balyasa na vinadat tamasa vrishta sakhayam surdam pura. विकृष्यमाणं प्रसभम् यवनेन बल्यसा नाविदन्त तमसा वृष्टः सखायं सुहृदं पुरः. You can repeat. श्री राधा मदन मोहन की जय, श्री गौर निताई की जय, श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुदर्शन प्रभु की जय. Any Matajis want to repeat? Okay, so we'll read the translation together. When King Puranjana was being dragged with great force by the powerful Yavana out of his gross ignorance, he still could not remember his friend and well-wisher, the Super Soul. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 5, verse number 29, Lord Krishna says, Bhaktaram yagyatapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram surdam sarvabhutanam gyatmam mam santim rachati. A person can be full Krishna conscious and become happy and satisfied if he knows but three things, namely that the Supreme Lord Krishna is the enjoyer of all the benefits, that he is the proprietor of everything, and he is the supreme friend of all living entities. If one does not know this and functions instead under the bodily conceptions, he is always harassed by the tribulations offered by material nature. In actually, the Supreme Lord is sitting by the side of everyone. Ishwaraha sarva bhutanam hidayadesha arjuna trishtati. Bhagavad Gita chapter 18 verse number 61. The living entity and the super soul are sitting side by side in the same tree. But despite being harassed by the laws of material nature, the foolish living entity does not turn toward the Supreme Personality of Godhead for protection. However, he thinks that he is able to protect himself from the stringent laws of material nature. This, however, is not possible. The living entity must turn toward the Supreme Personality of Godhead and surrender unto him. Only then will he be saved from the onslaught of the powerful Yavana or Yamaraj. The word Sakhyam, friend, is very significant in this verse because God is eternally present beside the living entity. The Supreme Lord is also described as Suhridam, ever well-wisher. The Supreme Lord is always a well-wisher, just like a father or mother. Despite all the offenses of a son, the father and mother are always the son's well-wisher. Similarly, despite of our all offenses and defenses of the desires of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Lord will give us immediate relief from all the hardships offered by material nature if we simply surrender unto Him as confirmed in Bhagavad Gita. Mam eva ya prapadyante mayamitam tarantite. Unfortunately, due to our bad association and great attachment for sense gratification, we do not remember our best friend, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Hare Krishna. Om Ajnana Timrindhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kadamayam Dadhati Sabda Vandeham Sri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagan Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijan Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagan Lalita Sri Vishakhan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesh Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Tapta Kanchan Gaurangi Shradhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Vancha kalpatarubhascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschati Desatarine Hare Krishna. So it's a very beautiful chapter. Puranjan becomes a woman in the next life. So Puranjan is a male and he is becoming woman in next life. It's a very exciting chapter to understand. A male can become a woman. So this whole chapter is known as Puranjan Upakhyan. Upakhyan means giving an example. So our Bhagavatam has many different kind of content available. Mostly the available content in Srimad Bhagavatam, first is Samvad. What is Samvad? Samvad means when there are two people discussing about something, but their opinion is same. They are discussing, but the opinion is same. Maybe some doubts are there, but the opinion is same. That is called as Samvad. But when two people are discussing, but their opinions are different, and they are not ready to come to the same opinion, that is called as Vivad. So Vad means discussion. There are different kind of Vads available, like Adhyatmavad. Where there is a discussion of spirituality is called as Adhyatmavad. Where there is discussion of the God is formless, that is called as Nirakarvad. So there are different kinds of Vad. Vad means discussions. So Samvad is a content available in Srimad Bhagavatam. There are different Samvad. Samvad between Shukadev Goswami and Parikshit Maharaj. Samvad between Sutta Goswami and Shaunak Rishis of Naimisharanya. Samvad between Yudhishthir Maharaj and Narad. And here, Samvad of Narad Muni and Prachin Bahishat King and Naradji is giving example. So there are different Samvads available. And then second content available is Stutis, prayers. So there are approximately more than 100 prayers, 122 or 132. Stutis are available like Kunti Stuti, Bhishma Stuti. There are so many Stutis available. Gajendra Stuti. So there are different Stutis in Srimad Bhagavatam. And then third content available is Gita. Gita. So there are different Gita one should know in Srimad Bhagavatam. Gopi Gita, El Gita, Bhikshu Gita, Udhav Gita. Recently I gave 3-day session on Hansa Gita, where the Chatuskumar Sampradaya came into being. The God Krishna appeared in the form of Hansa and gave instructions to Chatuskumar, the sons of Brahmaji, Manas Putra. So when Brahma was not understanding how to reply to his sons, Chatus Kumar. He prayed to Lord Krishna, and Lord Krishna appeared as Hansa avatar. So that is known as Hansa Gita. So there are so many Geet songs sung by Lord. The most important song we every day discuss is Bhagavad Gita, the song sung by the God. So Bhagavatam has so many songs available. We people have chanted so many material songs and learnt. हम बने तुम बने एक दूजे के लिए जिंदगी का सफर है सुहाना. So many Bollywood songs, but we should learn the songs sung by God and the devotees in Srimad Bhagavatam. And then fourth, which is available, is explanation, udharan, upakhyan. So there are so many analogies given, which is called as upakhyan. So most important upakhyan is this Puranjan upakhyan. Why the analogies are used? Analogies are used by the acharyas, Vedavyas, to make us understand what is the importance of Krishna consciousness in our life. So there are so many examples, so many synonyms, so many analogies given in Srimad Bhagavatam. So we should be very, very grateful to Srila Prabhupada for giving us in a very simple language so that we can understand the intricacies of Srimad Bhagavatam, which is very, very difficult for the various rishis to understand the power of Srimad Bhagavatam. And that is why in Srimad Bhagavatam, every people, every devotee, everyone, every person can find out different things from the same Srimad Bhagavatam. If somebody is having a lusty desires, and if he reads Srimad Bhagavatam, and he wants to find out where is the lusty desires can be fulfilled, he will enter into the Gopi Geet, and he will say, oh, Bhagavatam is full of lusty desires. If somebody wants to fulfill his desires, material desires, he will go and read, oh, Dhruva Maharaj Prasanga. Dhruva get everything, 36,000 years of the kingdom. Oh, I should become like Dhruva. But we should know these examples are given not just to imitate someone, but to surrender to Sri Krishna, which is mentioned in this verse also. So that is upakhyan. If I directly say something to you, Prabhuji, don't do this, you will feel offended. A new person coming and explaining me, asking me, don't do this, I will only listen to my authority. Who are you to give me an instruction? You are not my authority. And we are trained. Our mind is trained like that. But if I want to give some instruction which I find it's helpful for your developing in spiritual life, so how will I explain? I will say, there is one person in Delhi. He was paying obeisances like this. So I asked him not to this. Then he learned it. He will say, but what is the meaning for explaining someone from Delhi and you are giving an example? But I want to make you understand about it. Similarly, Narad Muni can't say to Raja Prachin Baheshat, don't do this, don't do that, don't become attached to your family life. So he has given example of Bhavatavi, a forest, a very dense forest, which is called as Bhavatavi in Srimad Bhagavatam. And he started giving explanation that there was one person who is known as Puranjana. Puranjana. Who is Puranjana? Puranjana is, we are the Puranjana. Ranjana means entertainment. Ranjana, Manoranjana. When you see television or a YouTube or Instagram, reels and shorts and this and that, our finger goes like this and this. So somebody was asking, Prabhuji, why we scroll by this finger only? I said, because this finger belongs to Maya. And that is why Srila Prabhupada and Acharyas did not allowed us to chant for this finger, and we take out this finger out of our bead bag. And still people keeping the chanting bead bag, finger out and scrolling. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. So this is the finger of Maya. Shastra says this finger belongs to Pitra Puja. If you go for a Pitra Puja Pindadan Sanskar, then the person, a Pandit or a Pujari on the crematorium will ask you to do the Pindadan Puja with this finger. But we don't use this finger in chanting or the spiritual things. Why? Because this is a Preta Puja finger. And this is a Maya finger. Because it is a finger of ego. It's a very small word, E-G-O. Ego, but difficult to go. It never goes if we get initiation or a Brahmin initiation or something we become in our life. By the mercy of spiritual master or the Vaishnavas, Parampara, Krishna, we become something. But we start thinking we are something because of our efforts, endeavors, but we don't know that everything is happening by the will of God, Krishna. And that is ego. Very difficult to go. So, to make the people who is an egoistic person, Maya Baddha Jiva, Krishna sends the acharyas to give us analogies and to make us understand through the upakyan. So, Ranjan means entertainment. Mana Ranjan is entertainment of a mind, Manoranjan. And Puranjan, Pura yani the place where someone resides. Jagannath Puri. Puri means a place where Jagannath resides. Dwarika Puri, where Dwarkadish resides. So this Puri means a place. So this body is a place for a soul, for us to reside for some time. But we become so engrossed in IT department, Indra Tripti, that we say they are working for IT. So we become all our IT students, Indra Tripti. So much Indra Tripti, so much sense gratification that we start enjoying this material body. And that is why Naraji is saying, Oh Pur Ranjan, who is entertaining this body for the sense gratification. Oh Pur Ranjana. The soul is residing this Puri, Sharira Puri, and in this Sharira Puri, he is enjoying Indra Tripti, is called as Puranjan. So who is Puranjan? We are Puranjan. Who is Puranjan? We are Puranjan. So for this instruction is not for someone, King Prachin Baishat, it is for us. So what is written? There are so many people, those who do not understand the existence of God. The whole scripture is given by Srila Vedavyas. And there are so many scholarly people, they talk flowery language, but they do not understand the importance of surrendering to Lord, which is explained by Srila Prabhupada. Lord is Sakhyam, Sakha, Mitra, friend. But we have forgotten while entering into the dense forest of this material world, this Puranjan, entering in this Bhavatavi, the dense forest, forgetting that I came with one friend. Because there in 84 lakh species, no species there in this existence which is not having a soul and a super soul inside. Sometimes Mayavadis or the people, those who are not understanding the right philosophy of Srimad Bhagavatam. Do you know Srimad Bhagavatam is the first commentary of Vedanta Sutra? Brahmaji gave Vedas. After the Vedas was written, then comes Upanishads for giving the instructions to understand the Vedas. Among all the four Vedas, Riga Veda, Yajur Veda, Sam Veda, Athar Veda, the instructions were compiled as Vedanta Sutra. The sutras, sutra means thread for connecting. So sutras for life, Brahma Sutras, Vedanta Sutras, life sutras. Like nowadays I am giving a session on one radio channel regularly last 2 years, which is called as Management Sutras. Managing your life. People think managing someone. No, before you manage someone, you have to manage yourself. So it says Management Sutra does not mean to manage the everyone, it means managing ourselves. Management Sutras. So Sutras means which connects you. Sutra. So people come to me and say when I give Srimad Bhagavatam classes, Oh Prabhuji, give us some life sutra. Sutra for living a life happily. Life sutra. The sutra is a thread. Yaggopavit, we wear thread, which is also sutra. Yaggopavit sutra. So there are so many sutras. But the sutra which connect us to God is the beads which we chant, which connect us to Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. So how come I came into Hyderabad recently? Because there was a invitation from University of Hyderabad. They called me for an international conference where they were discussing about infusion, diversity and equity in the managerial organizations. Infusion, fusion and infusion different thoughts, school of thoughts coming together and giving their explanation. So when I reached day before yesterday, so there were session going on, different scholars, doctors, PhD scholars giving sessions on Adi Shankaracharya. 90% were giving session on Adi Shankaracharya. Oneness. We are one. Me and God. Soul and super soul is one. And they even use our Shishtaka Ashtakam sloka. Cheto Darpana Marjanam Bhavamadmi Nivapanam Shrim Karvika Chandrika Vitranam Vidyavadhu Jivanam. And then they don't go to Nam Sankirtan. They stop there. And they were showing on the slide Cheto Darpana Marjanam and looking at me. Cheto Darpan. Darpan means mirror. And there is a dust on the mirror. The moment soul clears that mirror, who will see? He will see himself. So means we are God. Oneness. Using our Shastastakam given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to spread Shankaracharya philosophy in your University of Hyderabad. What we are doing here in ISKCON? We should go. So I was waiting for my turn. So my turn came at the last. They were thinking that we will give him the last. Though they welcomed me in the first at 10 a.m. But they're waiting for me to listen us. I was thinking, Mayavadi bhash sunle hailo sarvanash. If I listen attentively, what will happen? So I was trying to jot down points in my mind where I can cut them. So they were talking about oneness. My turn came. So I said, very nice. Infusion, diversity and equity session is going on. Thank you so much for welcoming me. But I want to give you some sutra of life that when the material world came into existence, there was Buddha came 2500 years back. And Buddha gave a philosophy of voidism, that we are nothing. Shunyavad. We are shunya, zero. The moment we die, the body is like a pot and it is filled with air. Body dies, Panch Tattva Sharira will merge into the Panch Tattvas and the air will merge into the air. Nothing will remain and there is a no one. Existence is shunya, zero, voidism. So digitally also zero came. Then I said, and then our doctors came with one. After zero, what comes? Aryabhatta gave zero and then comes one. Who gave the one? Adi Shankaracharya, oneness. No, there is not zero. We are one. There is God and we are one. So God, super soul and soul is one, I said. So thank you so much, doctors, for giving me explanation about oneness. But I just want to add, after one comes two. So when two comes, means soul and super soul is not one, they are two. So, and then doctor was saying, who talk about Dvaitavad, he was saying, smiling. And I says, and then comes three. And then comes three. Three means achintya bheda tattvam. Achintya means this is out of the thought process. How we'll understand we are one or we are two. We are one or we are two. I said we need to understand we are one and we are also two. So we are one in quality, but we are two in quantity. God is Vibhu and we are Anu. In all the atoms available in this entire creation, Anu, atom, Vishnu is available. And that is why his name is Vishnu. Vishwa ke har anu mein jo virajman hai, Vishnu. And that is called as Vishnu. That is our atom. And that is Anu. And but that Anu is also Vibhu in form of the Virat Swarupa. Everybody knows Bhagavad Gita. Virat Swarupa, Virat Sharanagati. So one should surrender to the Virat Swarupa of the Lord. If you go to rivers, if you go to mountains, if you go to forest safaris, we should surrender to God. Oh, this is a nature created by beautiful Krishna. जिसकी प्रकृति इतनी सुंदर, वो कितना सुंदर होगा, वो हमारे मदन मोहन जैसा होगा, इतना सुंदर होगा, so beautiful. Krishna says, Maya dakshana prakriti suite sacharacharam hetanunen kauntuve jagat viprivardate. So we are two, but we are one also. We are in quality, we are one, but we are two in quantity. His Vibhu, we are Anu. That is why it is called as Achintya Bhed, Abhed Tattvam. Then I gave a class for around 400 devotees arranged by Prabhuji, Radhika Raman Prabhu, where devotees came, some non-devotees, some devotees. So we're telling about our Sampradaya, Brahma Madhav Gauriya Sampradaya, why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took two instructions from all the Sampradayas and accumulated in one Sampradaya. So that is why there are difference of opinion among the Brahma Madhavas also. Madhava Sampradaya people say ISKCON is different. Yes, we are different, but we are one. Again, Achintya Bheda Vetatvam. We are one, but we are different. Why we are one and we are different? Because in Madhavacharya Sampradaya, there is no discussion of Ras Tattva. There is no Radharani. There is only Udupi Krishna. There is no Radharani. So they talk about the Bal Sarup of Krishna, but they don't talk about Radharani. So who came into introduction? Madhavendra Puri Pad is the first Acharya in our Sampradaya who introduced Srimati Radharani in our Sampradaya. Because Krishna cannot stay alone. He is always available with his internal energy called as Srimati Radharani ki. How can Krishna stays alone? Anyone among us can stay without the energy. Prabhu, I am available for you, but I am feeling low in energy. I am ready to serve. I am ready to serve, but I am fainting down. I am losing energy, but I want to serve. Will you give service to that person? Because he is without energy. So how can the God creating innumerable infinite universes, and he is called as God, generator, operator, destroyer? No, he is not God. Krishna is supreme God. For generation, he expands himself in Guna Avatar. As Brahma, he comes as generator. As Vishnu, he comes as operator. And as Shiva, he comes as destroyer. But he can't say Krishna as God. And that is why Srila Prabhupada, when want to establish ISKCON society, devotees in America said, International Society for God Consciousness. Prabhupada ji said, no, people will think about God in different patterns, because everybody in India or world says everything is dependent on God, but the picture of God is different. Everybody has a different picture of God. One father was chanting, Hey Ma Durge, Hey Ma, Hey Ma. And his son sitting thinking I should also imitate my father. He was singing, Hey Ma, Hey Ma, Hey Ma. Mother comes and says, why are you imitating your father? Father, oh my husband, oh my dear, whom you are thinking? He said, I am thinking to the Durga Mai, Hey Ma. And son, whom you are thinking? He said, I was thinking father is thinking about Hema Malini. And that is why I was saying Hema, Hema. So there can be different of opinions of God. Somebody says God is Shiva, God is Ganesha, God is sometimes Babaji is God. So many gods, Babajis. So Srila Prabhupada said, no, there are different thoughts of God. We can't say Krishna as God. And that is why Prabhupada used a term, Supreme Personality of God. No, of God's head. He's not God. He's God's head. There are so many lawyers in court. People say, I'm working for a Supreme Court. I said, in which department? I'm work for a law firm. I'm advocate there. Government lawyer. But who is the judge? Who is the head? If somebody comes to ISKCON, you say he's preacher, he's a brahmachari, he's a temple commander, he's this, he's that. Person asks, but who is the head? We take him to Srila Prabhupada. We say, he's the head. He's the head. Nobody is head in ISKCON. If somebody says, I'm heading ISKCON, is wrong. Who is the head of ISKCON? Srila Prabhupada ki! He is the head of ISKCON. And he will remain the founder Acharya of ISKCON. Nobody will come in his parampara as the head of ISKCON. So, Prabhupada was saying, we can't say God, we have to put the name Krishna. Because Krishna is the supreme. Supreme means nobody is equal or nobody is above. Supreme. Personality. He is not Nirakar. He is not formless. He is a person with whom you can talk, you can discuss, you can share, you can make him eat, you can ask him to come. He is person, personality. And he is not God. He is God's head. Akhil Brahmanda Nayak Sri Krishna ki. He is Akhil Brahmanda Nayak. He is not God. So sometimes devotees while preaching say he's God. No, he's not God. He's supreme God. Godhead. So I was reading Srila Prabhupada in 1975 was doing Arti here in ISKCON Hyderabad, and I was feeling myself fortunate to come here sitting on the same place, and today I was doing Guru Puja, given a chance by the humble devotees here to an incapable person like me, a fallen soul, to serve Srila Prabhupada. I was feeling fortunate to serve Srila Prabhupada in a place established by Srila Prabhupada. So amazing. And doing a Guru Puja here of Srila Prabhupada DT, where Srila Prabhupada used to stay in a Srila Prabhupada quarter above. So I was thinking, Prabhupada's feet are there, and I'm just under the feet of Srila Prabhupada, serving him by the blessing of Srila Prabhupada only. So Srila Prabhupada, when came in 1975, there was no rains in Hyderabad. And Prabhupada did a yagya, Sankirtan yagya. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Srila Prabhupada was very happy installing Shri Radha Madan Mohan. And suddenly the rain started after 3 years. Then Srila Prabhupada, some few newspaper editors came, reporters came and asked, what should we write as an article, Srila Prabhupada? Srila Prabhupada said, because of the yagya, the rains came. So which yagya? This is Harinam yagya. In Kali Yuga, there is no yagya works. Yagya works, but not 100%. The completely, if we do homa, a sacrifice, Narsinga homa, this homa, that homa, that is also good. But after the homa overs, whatever mantras we chant as a pujari, we have to chant Ahuti of Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Then only our yagya gets over, successful. So the Harinam yagya is there. When Krishna, Balaram, Vrindavan deities were installed, at that time there were so many pujaris and yagya kundas were made. Srila Prabhupada called a very beautiful devotee of his, very lovable Kirtan Samrat, His Grace Aindra Prabhu ki. It's called Aindra Prabhu. Aindra, I want to ask you that tomorrow Krishna Balaram going to appear in Vrindavan Dham, and you have to chant Hare Krishna lovingly. Then Aindra Prabhu said, but there are so many pujaris, came from different sampradayas, acharyas, different from Vrindavan, and they are doing so many yagyas, Om Swaha. There are so many mantras are going on, Srila Prabhupada. So I should chant slowly so that they should not get disturbed. Prabhupada, no, you should chant loudly, because this is just a formality. Krishna and Balaram will appear only on the love of your holy name. Then Srila Prabhupada said, the percentage of surrender of a devotee chanting the holy name, that percentage, Krishna appears in the deities. And that is why the deities installed by the acharyas have more potency than the deities installed by us in our homes. And that is why the prasadam which we offer to the Lord at home is called as prasadam, but the same bhoga offered to the deity installed by the acharya is called as mahaprasadam ki. And when that prasadam, mahaprasadam, eaten by a pure devotee of a Lord, and its remnants are taken by other devotees, called as mahaprasadam ki. Mahaprasadam. So, Bhakta Charana Dhuli, Bhakta Pade Jal, Bhukta Mukta Avashesha, Teen Mahabal. It's very powerful, having the remnants of the devotees. But how? Once I was eating prasadam and a devotee came and paid obeisance and said, Prabhuji, give me some prasadam. So I said, I can't give, I am not that capable. Then he went to other devotees, asking all the devotees in the parampara system. But everybody denied, we can't give. Then he took some prasadam from someone's plates and ran away. And said, Mahaprasadam, we can took and run away. Then suddenly our class was going on Vaishnav Sadachar. His Holiness Bhakti Bharat Swami Maharaj was giving a class in 7 hours on Vaishnav Sadachar. A devotee asked, Maharaj, is it okay if somebody took Mahaprasadam from our plate and run away? Maharaj said, yes, one should be very greedy for Mahaprasadam. He can took and run away. But Maharaj Vaishnav Sadachar says, we should not take like this. Maharaj said, yes, it's an offense. But the Vaishnavas are compassionate. They will relieve you from that problem. They will say, okay, you can take and enjoy, relish Mahaprasadam. Then Maharaj says, but we should not do like this. We should not do like this. Because Mahaprasadam means a mercy of a Lord in the form of prasadam. Similarly, Mahaprasadam means a mercy coming from Guru to the devotees. And that is why Maharaj, our devotees, always very peculiar about distributing their Mahaprasad. They only should be given to the devotees, those who are sheltered devotees, not to a person who can have a doubt on why people are eating a food remnants of a human being. And they think a guru is a human being. Guru, a Martya Buddhi, a guru having a body like a human being which dies? No. Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Maharaj used to say, foolish people used to say that Guru dies, a Vaishnava dies. Vaishnava never dies. He always remains available, lively in his instructions. So, Bhukta Mukta Aveshesh does not mean eating the Mahaprasadam actually. Mahaprasadam means living your life for the instructions of your spiritual master. Srila Prabhupada took that instruction of distributing the message of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to the entire world from within his heart. And when he was carrying Srimad Bhagavatam to America, translated the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam in 3 volumes, 1, 2, 3. Now we have 1 volume, but that was 1, 2, 3. 3 volumes he was taking to America in a voyage, in a ship. Someone asked, Swamiji, at last, at the age of 69, you are going to America. That's so good to know. And now you will speak Srimad Bhagavatam Katha in America. Prabhupada said to Vrindavan person, no. I am not going to America for speaking Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam is going to America because Bhagavatam is none different from him, Krishna himself. So Krishna is taking me as a servant with him to serve Srimad Bhagavatam. But I am not going to speak Srimad Bhagavatam. But nowadays, we people, not I am talking about myself, not you, I. When I go for speaking Srimad Bhagavatam to different places, different countries, I say, I am giving Srimad Bhagavatam in this country. And then after completing, I feel guilty. Why I said I am speaking Srimad Bhagavatam? Who am I to speak Srimad Bhagavatam? Actually, Srimad Bhagavatam is Krishna himself in 12 cantos. It's 12 angas of Shri Krishna. The first 2 cantos are the feet of Krishna. 3 and 4th canto are the thighs of Krishna. 5th canto is the waist of Krishna. 6th canto is the chest of Krishna. 7th and 8th cantos are the hands of Krishna. 9th canto is the neck of Krishna. 10th canto is the face of Krishna. And 11th canto is the forehead of Krishna. And 12th canto is the head of Krishna. So if you think 1 to 12 cantos residing in your home in a shelf, you need not to install or installation Pranapatrishta in your home because you already have Krishna in the form of Grantha Avatar Ki. Krishna is already available. Srila Rupa Goswami says in Nectar of Devotion, Bhakti Rasama Sindhu, if someone having Srimad Bhagavatam 12 cantos available in his shelf and he is paying obeisances daily, he not to call Krishna again because Krishna is already available in his home all the time. But sometimes we see people become life members and they take Srimad Bhagavatam, or the devotees purchase Srimad Bhagavatam getting influence. But 10, 20 years goes away, they only read Srimad Bhagavatam first canto. They don't get time. And the other cantos from 2 to 12 are packed in a polythene pack. So when I go to somebody's place and say, I want to talk today about Srimad Bhagavatam Canto 5, can you give me? Yes, yes, Prabhuji, we have Bhagavatam. Then they brings, Prabhuji, we want to inaugurate from your hands. I feel surprised. You already have Srimad Bhagavatam in your home, but now you are opening it in front of me as it is. Well, as Prabhupada said, Srimad Bhagavatam as it is. So we have kept it as it is. We are not opening and reading. If Krishna is in the form of Grantha Avatar available in your bookshelf, it's our duty to open all the cantos polythene pack, pay obeisances, offer flowers, some deepak for your Bhagavatam. If you pray your Bhagavatam, then you can stay in Bhagavatam. Those who pray Bhagavatam, they stay in Bhagavatam. Bhagavata Geha Bhagavata Sthane. If you need to understand Srimad Bhagavatam, you have to go to devotees, those who know Bhagavatam, those who are living their life as a person Bhagavatam, as a Vyakti Bhagavatam. Bhagavat Bhakta. This is Bhagavat Grantha, this is Bhagavat Bhakta. So, we have to understand this philosophy that we are not one, we are two. And Krishna and a servant of Krishna always stays together in this body. So there are so many species, 84 lakh. Even in a dog body, soul is there, super soul is there. If you talk about snake, in Hyderabad University they were saying the lot of snakes, and we have kept a anti-venom injection. I asked, why don't you put all the nets all around? They say the student don't listen. And they go inside the dense forest. So we have kept a cure for it, anti-venom injections taken from the snakes only. So they have kept an injection there. So beware of snakes. And which beware of snakes? It is written in Srimad Bhagavatam, beware of snakes. Which are snakes? Well, snakes are the senses which are residing in our body, in the body of a Puranjana. There are so many snakes, but these snakes reside in our heart as in the form of Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mad, Matsarya. Matsarya, jealousy. Jealousy. I found devotees also having jealousy. Jealousy. Oh, you can never become a Krishna's devotee. If you chant Hare Krishna, you will go to Vaikuntha. Yes, sure. But there are 7 gates in Vaikuntha. You will open the first gate of Kama, second gate of Krodha, third gate of Lobha, fourth gate of Mada, and this is how you enter in the 6th gate, which of Matsarya, jealousy. I am better than that Prabhuji. I am Brahmin initiated and he is not initiated. He is just a new one and I am an old one. Differences of Matsarya, jealousy, and Jai Vijay will stay. Oh, stay away. Even if you cross over jealousy, the 7th gate is there, which is a gate of love of God. And then they will say, you are chanting Hare Krishna as a ritualistic activity. You are chanting Hare Krishna, but without love. Where is love? Where is love? Bhajtam Priti Purvakam. You have to chant my name with Priti, with love, little bit of love. How the love will come? We have forgotten our relationship of Krishna, and we are wandering in this material dense forest like Puranjana and enjoying this world with the different senses. So the first thing which takes out the snakes out from the body is bean. Snakes comes out with a musical bean. Snake charmers play bean, and then with the bean the snakes comes out, but they goes again back. So if you loudly chant, the snakes will come out, but the moment you keep your bead back side, the snakes will again go in your heart. Then how they will come out? Well, in rainy season, when water goes inside the holes of snakes, snakes comes out because the holes are filled with water. They can't go back. In the same criteria, when you fill your ears, the hole, karna putasya, when you fill your holes with Hari Katha, the water of Hari Amrit, Hari Amrit. If you fill your ears with Hari Amrit, what will happen? All the snakes will go out. And when they will come back again, till the time water is there, they will not come back again. That is why Shravanam Vidhi is the most important activity in a day. If somebody do daily Shravanam, the six senses snakes will never come back again in this heart. And you will become snake free, or the sense gratification free, or you will become kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mad, matsari free. And you can enter the dham of Krishna with love of Godhead. Haribo! You can enter. So Shravanam is very important. Shravanam. We have to do every day. Why we are engaged in this material world? It's Upakhyan given by one devotee very nicely. That we were traveling in the material spiritual world. Like a rich man's son was moving a car, driving a car on hills, and suddenly his car fall down into the lot of valleys, and the car got burnt. And people behind him think, this car got burnt, it means the person is also burnt. And suddenly they informed to the rich person, your son died in a road accident. We can't save him. Oh, he's in very mood of separation, crying. Suddenly one day, one person of the rich person's office sees a person staying in a village community, Bhil community, uncivilized, uncultured community. Because when he fall from that car, the car got burnt, but the person fall in a village. And the village people took him, put some aushadhi, some medicines, and he revived. And he came into consciousness. And he asked, who am I? My kaun hu? You've seen in material movies. Who am I? Sense is gone. I can't remember. Who are you? Who am I? Then they thought, now we have a grown-up son, very beautifully looking, handsome. We should give him a name. They gave him a name, Bhilu. You are a Bhil son, Bhilu. He was very happy. Oh, I am Bhilu. What is my work? You are a craftsman. You have to make pots. You have to make kites. You have to make statues. He was very happily doing it. One day, official person saw, oh, he is Bhilu. Bhilu is the rich person's son, Ramesh. I should take him back to the rich person. He came and said, Bhilu, you are rich person's son. The Bhilu said, no. I belong to this Bhil community, village community. I am not a rich person's son. No, you are. Then that fellow went back and informed to the rich person, sir, I found your son. He is alive. Haribol, he is alive. But he don't remember you. Just come. I want to have a glance of my son. And the father came with a doctor, and they went to the village and they found out. Oh, my son, come. And the fellow is saying, no. My father is sitting inside. My mother is sitting inside. I am a craftsman. My name is Bhilu. Father was crying in separation. My son, you separated from me and forgotten me. Come back. And son was saying, no, I will not. Similarly, then doctor said, we have to give him shock therapy. One shock, two shock, or three shock therapy. Then shocks were given. Jing. And then fellow came into consciousness. Yeah. My father is Mr. This. I am Ramesh. I am not Bhilu. I am not craftsman. And now he is enjoying. In a day, single day, now he is having a multi-millionaire family, big house, big car, in a single day. The same analogy applies here. We were rich person's sons, Jagannath's son, residing in Jagannath Aishwarya Dham. But we fall down in accident of a desire. Ichha, dvesha, samuthena. In desire and in jealousy, dvesha. It is the eternal problem, dvesh. So dvesha from God and dvesh and ichcha, desire. I want to enjoy the material world. God, we are in accidental case, we fall into this material world. But when we came here, an official of rich person's son, Srila Prabhupada, and his representatives, they say you are not Bhilu. You are rich person's sons, Jagannath's son. And we say, no, no, no. We are material father's son, material mother's son. My job is IT. I'm working for TCS. I'm working for Wipro, Infosys. I'm working for this company. I work for Hyderabad University as a PhD doctor. So you can say anything, but we have forgotten that we are son of Jagannath. The official person says to the doctor of the material world, Maya Devi. Oh Maya Devi, this person has forgotten me. Please help me out to get Jagannath, his son, back. Then Maya Devi says, okay, we have shock therapy. Shock से देने वाली shock therapy. हमें पिक्चर देखने का शौक है, हमें अल्कोहल पीने का शौक है, हमें हाई स्पीड ड्राइविंग का शौक है, हमें जंगल सफारी का शौक है. तो जब शौक से इस जगत में घूमते हैं, देन दुर्गा माई महामाया सेज आई विल गिव यू नाउ शौक, इसे भी शौक से लो. एंड देन 3 shocks come, आदि आत्मिक, आदि दैविक, आदि भौतिक. 3 shocks come, jing, tsunami comes. So many people died. I am saved. I am saved. Oh, I can enjoy. Cheers. Mudas. Pidas. People enjoy their drinks. Enjoy. After seeing so many people dying in Corona, people become spiritualized. In 2 years, I got 5,000 people connected to me. They started hearing my online classes, YouTube classes, Zoom classes. Entire world knows me. Very nice. But still, after the corona gone, they are gone. Now I call. They said, we are busy, Prabhuji. We don't have time for an online class. Can you come physically? For one person, I can't go physically to each place. So, person is again lost. So, Adi, Daivik Dukh, ignorance. Adi Bhautik, somebody is criticizing us. Then what a problem. Motivational speakers comes. Do not worry about the past. Do not worry about the future. Live in your present. कुछ करके दिखाना है. कर लो जमाना मुट्ठी में. So many people come and we get motivated. Yeah, all is well, all is well, all is well. And then comes Adhyatmik Dukh. Girlfriend goes away. Wife also sometimes leave. Sometimes children leaves. Sometimes lawyers on a loan papers take us out of our home. Factory seized. Job lost. Feeling guilty. Staying in home. Adhyatmik. Stress, stress, stress. When these 3 miseries comes in our life, then we come to searching Abid's ISKCON Hyderabad. And then we come to Radha Madan Mohan Jagannath. Now my flashback is coming. Satupta Avastha is coming to the Chetan Avastha. That yes, I am a son of Jagannath. I am not a material person's son. And then Jagannath already having hands like this. Why? We say because of Jagannath heard his pastimes from Rohini Mata, his all the body having Ashtasattvic Vikar in a love of pastimes in the Gokula. Jagannath, Lord Dwarkadish become Jagannath, a beautiful form. The body becomes seized, squeezed into small, and the eyes dilated, hearing about the pastimes of in his childhood times. But Jagannath also suggests so many things. By this open hand, he is saying, oh my son, you are staying in this material world thinking yourself as Bhilu, but you are not Bhilu. You are Jagannath's Jivatma, Mamevanshaha, Jiva Loke, Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. Come up to me. But we say, Prabhupada used to say, chant, chant, chant. And people used to say, can't. We can't chant. Every day we soon listen, chant. And when we go to office, person phone calls comes to me and say, Prabhuji, I can't. It's very difficult to chant. It's very difficult to live a life of a devotee. So we have to understand this analogy. How can we surrender to God now? God is already started holding his hands, embracing. Oh my son, come. Aa gale lag ja. Come. And we are holding our hands like this. No, I can't. So we also have to raise our hands like this. Jagannath is holding his hands like this. We also have to raise our hands like this. Oh Jagannath ki! Jagannath Mahaprabhu ki! Madan Mohan ki! Srimati Radha Rani ki! Gauranga Nityananda Mahaprabhu ki! Krishna will suddenly pick us, already holding hands. Come, my son, embrace me with a dilated eyes. Jagannath having two forms, as Jagannath and as a Srinath. When we do mischievous activities in the temple, this temple belongs to me. I can take Mahaprasadam without telling anyone, keeping in my bag secretly. Prabhu, can I have some Mahaprasadam? Oh, it's already eaten by Madan Mohan. We don't have Mahaprasadam. You people, foolish people, think I eat. You don't have a faith. Madan Mohan eats and takes prasadam. Nobody knows, but Madan Mohan knows. You're taking my Mahaprasadam without distributing it to my devotees. अकेले खाए यहीं रह जाए, मिल बांट खाए वैकुंठे जाए. So when we do mischievous activities, Krishna knows, and he says, but he is my devotee chanting in Mangala Arati. How can I see his wrong deeds? Krishna closes his eyes as Srinath, as Ranganath Swami, he closes his eyes. You have seen Srinath Vigraha in Sri Rangam, lying down with the eyes lashes half closed. That form shows I don't see devotees' misdeeds. Kantue pratijani name bhaktya pranashyati. My devotee will never perish. Krishna, in the form of Ranganath, closes his eyes. But when we come to temple, chant attentively, Hare Krishna, hear Srimad Bhagavatam, claps, loudly chant, Jagannath, that Srinath, that Ranganath becomes Jagannath with dilated eyes, no eyelashes. And he says, he is doing a good deed. Jagannath is a sakshi of whatever we are doing. Jagata sakshi, Jagannath. So if even in your dark ashram room, two brahmacharis or two devotees staying together, in your family grasta room, you're two people in a base, going to in a grasta, one goes away, other person opens a phone and sees, nobody knows me. I'm watching old movie again. Dil to deewana, dil tod ke na ja. Suddenly person comes in room. Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Swami, Jai Jagannath. The person will never come to know, but Jagannath knows. So in the temple, whatever we do, we should know Jagannath knows. So we can do mischievous activities outside the temple. No, he's saying yes. No, you can't do mischievous activities outside the temple. One day, one fellow with a drunkard situation came to me, and he came to drop his wife to temple, and wife was in my class. She came and said, Prabhuji, my husband Prabhuji wants to meet you. I said, okay, I have come. Bring him inside the temple. Have darshan, then I will meet him. No, he can't come. Oh, he is paralyzed? No, he is driving properly. Then I came, okay, I come. Then I went to that person. He said, Hare Krishna, Guruji. I said, Hare Krishna. Why don't you come inside the temple? I can't come. I am not in a better position. I said, what kind of position you are in? Oh, understand. I said, oh, you are not taken a bath? No, not like that. Oh, you are coming from crematorium? No, not like that. Then from where? I am coming from a party. Then what? Oh, actually, I had I said, water? No, no, no. Juice? No. Lassi? Alcohol. Madira panam. Great. So, come to temple, then what? No, no, that is God's place, Krishna's place. I can't come inside because it's Krishna's place. I can't do wrong deeds outside. I said, then you are wrong. Because in the complete creation, you cannot find a single place where the God is not available. Hari Vyapak Sarvatra Samana Prema se Prakat Hoi Mai Jana. He appears by your love, but he is available everywhere. For Prahlad Maharaj, he was appearing from a pillar. So sometimes people think non-devotees might be Narsingha Bhagavan was already in the pillar residing. And when time came, Hiranyakashipu asked, where is your God, Vishnu? Is he in my palace pillar? And suddenly, Narsingha was already there, pre-planned by Prahlad and Narsingha, a drama. And then Prahlad said, yes, it's in this pillar. And then he touches, and then pillar goes away. And Narsingha came as, Namaste Narasingha. No, no, no. It was not like that. Narsingha was not there in the palace pillar. Then how come Narsingha appeared? Narsingha appeared on the faith of Prahlad that God is available everywhere. Everywhere. Not even your ashram room, not even your home, grasta room, or your base home room. God is everywhere looking at you like a CCTV. He is in your heart in the form of Shiro Dakshai Vishnu. He is residing. And the moment Jivatma leaves the body, goes back, you goes later. The super soul goes first. Super soul, the Suhridam Sarva Bhutanam, the friend of the living entity goes, and then the soul goes behind him. And then he directs us, come, come, come. Now you have to become pig, come, come, come. Because of you, I also become pig. God also has to enter into the body of a pig because of us, because of our wrong deeds. Because he is Suhridam. He is a friend of all the living entities. Because of his friend, Puranjan's friend. And that Puranjan enjoying the dense forest, forgetting his friend Krishna. And that is why miseries comes in our life. So once you surrender, the miseries goes away. No, miseries will not go away, but you will not feel miseries in your life. Like you are driving a very heavy Mercedes car, you do not feel the ditches on the roads, but you drive a scooter, you will feel all the ditches. So bhakti is like a Ferrari car, Mercedes car. Once you sit inside that bhakti Maharani car, you will not feel the miseries of life. They will come, goes away like the winters and the summer. Matra sparshasthu kantue sheet usna dukha dukkeshu agam apayanam anityanam tan tatikshvaha. You have to tolerate bharata bharatvanshi titikshvaha karunikaha. You have to be compassionate and a tolerant devotee. So how we can achieve that love of Godhead? One is by hearing the pastimes of Srimad Bhagavatam. We can remember our friend Krishna. And second, what we can do? What we can do, secondly, that we have to call loudly. We have to call loudly. We have called loudly. Srila Prabhupada once moving with his disciples on a morning walk, and there were a grass, some brown and some green. Prabhupada with stick touched the ground and says, so they did not understand. The disciple says, what do you mean, Srila Prabhupada? I said, what is the difference between this grass and that grass? This is brown, this is green. No. Then what's the difference? Other devotee said, this is watered, this is not watered. Prabhupada said, no. What is the difference? Prabhupada said, the grass is a forest grass. Nobody waters them properly. So how they remains green and how they become brown? The moment the grass is connected to the roots, it's green. And the moment the grass is out of the roots is brown, dried. So why we are living a dried life? Dried life, we are not enjoying the relishing because we are not connected to the roots of our Vedic Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam ki! So if you connect to the Srimad Bhagavatam, and every day water it with hearing, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Jalam, Sichan. If you hear, read, your grass will grow in the form of a bale. It will grow. And then it will grow. Then we will do offenses. And then again, a goat or a buffalo eat away. But offense means there is a fence we create around a grass so that no animal can come and eat it up. So they are fencing. But when we defend offense the devotees, it is called as fence, the off the fence. Off the fence. We are making the fencing goes away. Removing the fencings. And removing the fencings, that green grass eaten by Hati Matta Aparadha. So we have already done so many aparadhs by forgetting the spiritual, the Krishna as a Suhridam. Then we are doing aparadh by forgetting that this ISKCON belongs to Srila Prabhupada. Then we are again doing an aparadh by forgetting that Srila Prabhupada disciples are the original proprietors, the controllers, the GBCs of ISKCON, and thinking ourselves as a very great scholarly devotees by doing some Bhakti Shastri or a Bhakti Vaibhav. Now I am controlling ISKCON. No. ISKCON not run by devotees. ISKCON run by Krishna. Sometimes somebody says to Srila Prabhupada, if you people not get donation from the entire world, you will starve, you will not get food. Srila Prabhupada said, we are not living on the basis of people, we are living on the basis of Krishna. Krishna will arrange food for me. Krishna will arrange. You just surrender. Mam evaya prapadhante maya metam tarantite. Just surrender to Krishna and you will relish Krishna consciousness. So how can we surrender? We can surrender like somebody having a pet dog in his home. And the pet dog is barking continuously. Barking, 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 barking. And you want to enter that person's house. What you will do? You will call, Mr. Swami, I want to come to your house, but your dog is continuously barking. Please ask him to shut down. Then person will say, hey, tiger, do not bark. Ow! The dog will go away. Similarly, Krishna, having his Maya Devi as his pet, and she's barking. How? I will not leave you so easily from this material world till the life ends. This, that ways I will come in form of Maya, sometimes in the form of love from the material world, sometimes in the forms of opulence, money, sometimes in the form of respect, sometimes in the forms of fame, sometimes in the form of name. I will keep on coming. Maya Devi tries his all tridents. If this, that, anyways, I have to control, hold this member of my jail to stay back. But just we loudly chant, Swamiji, control your dog. Then what happens? Krishna will say, oh Maya Devi, stop, he is mine. Then Maya Devi says, oh, you have a embassy approval? You have a red light car? Without toll tax, go. And you will go back to Godhead. Hari Hari Bol. For that you have to loudly chant, Hare Krishna. So, thank you so much, everyone, for giving me a chance. Though I was not prepared because yesterday I gave around 5 classes. So, I reached late back at 1 a.m. in the night to my room. Then I rest for 2 hours. Then I came back again. So, I was not prepared well. So, I'm really sorry for not justifying Srimad Bhagavatam as it is. So I know you all are compassionate Vaishnavas, will forgive me for all my offenses and pray for me that I keep on serving Srimad Bhagavatam by thinking him non-different from Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you. So do we have question answers, Prabhuji? Okay. Mic, we need a mic to hear the glorious voice of Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, दंडवत प्रणाम आपके चरणों में। प्रभु जी कल नरसिंह मंदिर में एक प्रश्न आया था ना, क्या एक माला करने से अगला जन्म मनुष्य का
जोर से
मिलेगा?
बोलिए।
एक माला करने से अगला जन्म मनुष्य का मिलेगा।
हाँ
और मतलब अगला जन्म मनुष्य का मिलेगा, आप बताए थे ना। तो
हाँ
आगे अपन माला जप कर सकेंगे क्या ये कलयुग में, फिर अगले जन्म में?
हाँ
आगे फिर जन्म मिलेगा तो फिर अपन माला कर पाएंगे क्या अगले जन्म
हाँ
में?
बिल्कुल कर पाएंगे। कृष्णा कन्फर्म्स इन भगवद गीता, न इभिक्रम नाश अस्ति प्रत्यवायो न विद्यते स्वल्पम अप्यस्य धर्मस्य त्रायतो महतो भयात्। If you do a little bit activities for Krishna, Krishna remembers that he has done something. Then for the various years, if you even go to different planets like Svargaloka, then you will come back in Srimatam Shuchinam Geham Yogam Brusht Ubajayate. You will come back because you have not completed your 16 rounds properly. The love of Godhead you have not completed. You have not achieved that target of life, human life. To achieve the love of Godhead, you have to come back in rich family or in a pure family, in a Brahmin family or a pure family of a Vaishnava. You will come back and then you will become a small child, and from the very beginning you will start chanting 2 rounds, not one. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavan for your nectarian class. Prabhuji, you mentioned that Maya comes in the form of love. So how we understand this is love of Maya or love of Krishna?
Love of Maya or love of Krishna. So, love should be come from authorized way. Like Srila Haridas Thakur was chanting continuously the Hare Krishna mantra, but the Maya came in the form of a lady and saying, I want to be with you. I love you so much. So I have seen many students as in the base or as a brahmacharya ashram. They get trapped by Maya, and the female Matajis comes and they say, we want to serve you with aloo parantha. We want to serve you with cake, sweet cake. They keep saying, thank you Mataji, thank you Mataji. And slowly, gradually that Mataji becomes the wife of that Prabhuji. No problem. That is also okay. You can chant Hare Krishna in Grasta Ashram. Slowly, gradually Grasta Ashram becomes the Gramedi because the wife desires pops up. Though many people in my family are having good, luxurious life, why I can't have a luxurious life? But you know I am a devotee. Then what? You have to arrange. Like Karda Muni arranged everything for Devhuti Mata. You have to arrange everything for me. You have married me. And that fellow slowly, gradually leaves all process of devotional service and becomes from Grasta Ashram to Graha Medi. Graha Medi Dukkham Itucham. That Graha Medi Dukh is a tuchha, is a negligent. So, love of one Mataji in the form of a cake took away. Sometimes devotees get glorifications. So many people say, we hear your class on YouTube. You are champion. We have seen your poster. Oh, you're great. So person says, no, I am not great verbally, but inside he feels, yes, I am great. So love of devotees takes him from the deviated path, and one day he starts his own organization saying, I am ISKCON, I am this. He leaves ISKCON. We have so many societies running on the name of ISKCON. So the love from devotees, love from the material world, a female, male to female, female to male. Mataji, can I drop you to home? He is a god brother, he can drop me. So gradually the dropping becomes something else. There's so many love gets deviated to different forms. So we need to understand, if the love of Krishna is there, symptoms are different. Symptoms are different. Symptoms are your love for chanting the holy name will increase. You will have tears in your eyes while chanting the holy name. Garanga bolite have pulaka sharira, hari hari bolite nayana babanira. You will get tears in your eyes. Your desire to read Srimad Bhagavatam, like hen takes out a seed again and again, again and again, again and again, goes to the mud till the time does not find the seed. You will go again and again, again and again, again and like a hen or a cock into the Bhagavatam till the time you do not find the realized knowledge of Srimad Bhagavatam in your heart. So if you are having these desires, that is a love of Krishna. But if you are having a desire for money, property, male, female, fame, then it is a material love, which is a Maya's form trying to drag you from the Krishna consciousness.
Hari Bol. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Okay, anybody else?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So Prabhuji, you told about the philosophy of the Shankaracharya you discussed. So at that time, Prabhuji, there was no some scholars who can understand or
At that time
when Shankaracharya
Came.
spread the philosophy of the oneness. So at that time, no other scholars are there who can spread the glories in the teachings of the Srimad Bhagavatam. So what was like why it was so popular at the time?
So, if you read Padma Puran, so in Padma Puran it is written, it is mentioned in Padma Puran that Lord Shiva saying to Parvati Mata that this is a service given to me by Lord Krishna himself. Maya Vadam Asat Shastram. Maya Vadam Asat Shastra. Asat Shastra means this mithya jagat, this jagat is a mithya, this jagat is asatya. I have to propagate this message, and for this I have to give a knowledge called Maya Vadam Asat Shastram. Prapannaye Bodh Uchyate, because Buddha is giving voidism, so I have to go. It is a service given by Krishna to me, confirmed by Lord Shiva in Padma Puran. So Krishna says, giving me service, Parvati says, but it is service given by Lord, you have to go. But I am a devotee of Krishna, Vaishnavanam Yatham Shambhu. How can I make people away from Krishna? But that is a service. Like in examinations, IS examinations, we have various panelists, teachers who test us on different angles and parameters so that we can become the administrator of a state. Similarly, like in panelist, Shivaji is playing a role of Adi Shankaracharya, filtering out the people, those who really want Krishna or cheating in the name of Krishna. So those who want the cheating in the name of Krishna, they get Maya Vadam, Asat Shastram. And those who really want the love of Godhead, they will not get satisfied from within. How can I love someone whom I have never seen? How can I become one with God? Because God is great and I am not great. So these feelings will come up, and then person will start looking for acharyas. Until the time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, the teachings were only secluded to the paramparas called Gurukul paramparas. But when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came in the form of Kali Yuga Avatari, Yuga Avatari, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who came as Krishna once in the lifetime of one day of Brahma, because other times he comes as Gaur Narayan. He came as Sri Krishna Chaitanya Radha Krishna Nayanya. He's spreading that you have to understand the surrender for Krishna, and he propagated the holy name, and he said, my desire is, now the time has come. Prithvi te ache nagaradigram sarvatra prachar hoibe mero naam. The name of Krishna which I brought, every village and town in the complete world should chant the holy name. This is desire of the Lord himself, because Lord has seen that first Buddha, I came as Buddha, then after me a Gautam Buddha came, but there's a difference between Tathagat Buddha and a Gautam Buddha. After 200 years of the Lord Buddha comes Gautam Buddha, who gave a different philosophy, avoidism, where the God as the Lord Buddha were saying surrender and ahimsa, do not do anything wrong. But there is a difference between ahimsa paramo dharma and avoidism shunyavad. So there are two Buddhas explained by the acharyas. And after that Buddha comes Adi Shankaracharya, who is Lord Shiva, getting a service from Krishna himself to filter out people, those who really don't want to surrender. And then comes Acharyas, Madhvacharya, Vishnu Swami, Ramanujacharya, and other Nimbarkacharya, four sampradayas to establish, but that was secluded to only renunciate and the brahmacharis who come for Gurukul system. But general classes were already engaged in material world. Then Lord, as a compassionate Mahavadannaya Rupa, he appeared in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and said, now the time has come. Each person should know the secret of getting back to Godhead. Time is over. In Satyuga, we did not went away. In Treta Yuga, we did not went away. We fail in Dwapar Yuga also. We become the failure batch of Kali Yuga. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, now you have to come just by simple process of chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Okay,
Thank you, Prabhuji, very well explained.
Thank you. Okay, I think the time is over. So you can have prasadam after Ekadashi. I can't hold you much back. Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan ki. Shri Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Mahan ki. Shri Shri Gauranitai ki. Patit Pavan Jagat Guru Shri La Prabhupada ki. Grantra Srimad Bhagavatam ki. Nitai Nitai Gaur Hari Premanande.